Um, Going undercover in the brothels in India was a fairly nerve-wracking experience. I was the solitary American face in a sea of Indian faces. There was a lot of suspicion because of that. But thankfully I had a guide. I had an individual who knew his way around and had the trust of the pimps and the brothel owners, so he was able to sort of get me in the door. And at that point it became, beyond nerve-wracking, just sort of an emotionally dark moment, because I saw these girls who were brought out, and it was all behind closed doors. The shades were drawn, everything else, and they walked out, and they were there for me to purchase if I wanted to. Yeah, I'll never forget feeling, the feeling of sitting on the couch, seeing the girls brought out. There were about 8 of them that lined up. Some of them looked at the floor, some of them looked at me. I'll never forget, looking into their eyes and seeing this void, this combination of sadness and fear. Because they knew that, or they thought they knew that I had money that I wanted to spend on purchasing one of them for some time. And the feel of going back into the sex rooms, I didn't make a purchase, but I did go back, and I was able to see where they do their business. And the brothel owner shook my hand before I left after I declined to make a purchase, and it was sort of a moment that I'll never forget.